Let's get it. Let's get it. Ryan Jeffers' Major League debut. Let's get it.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins.
Father's Day.
Number 87 makes his big league debut
right
after this.
There he is, big league debut, big league debut.
Lewis Thorpe gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He continues at this pace. This guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Of the year.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
I gotta change the camera. Going with the changeup.
First pitch on its way.
Nice hard changeup.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Batting seven, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And it's fouled away. Thorpe, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Urshela gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another foul ball.
Good change. On the curvy curve.
Here comes another 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2.
That pitch.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Again, another foul ball.
My Lord. He's fighting him off. He is fighting him off.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
There we go. There we go.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Double play right here.
From the stretch. There he goes. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that's the second out.
A little hit and run going.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Big Judge. Big Judge.
Here's Big Aaron Judge.
Big Aaron Judge. A big bopper. He's a big bopper. That he is.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves
Perfect
around a little
pitch.
bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Well, there's the classic 0-2
Look
wasted
at that Aussie
fastball.
out there.
Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws
That
on the next
Aussie
pitch.
boy.
The set and the 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
Got him.
The tag, and they'll get it
Got
at
him.
second. And with that, the side is retired.
Ryan's making a
lead
big
1.
play in his debut
Yankees
already.
nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network.
Big play, Ryan.
James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 0 for 7. The 3-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
The Yankees
One out,
always have
nobody
a
on.
legit pitcher out there. Just how they are.
A ball and a strike now.
Pitcher. We gotta deal with somebody.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Good change of speed. Got me early. Got me pretty early.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him.
Damn, that's 2 already.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the line.
Now these
without a whole lot of stress.
and Nelly.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball.
At least I made him pitch
Digging
a little
in,
bit.
Torres, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
That's just a solo shot. I ain't tripping. I'm tripping.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Fastball not working this game.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against
nice
the
knock,
batter.
nice
He's going to
knock.
have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 258 the average to begin play, 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Aaron.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path. He'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in a second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the 2nd inning here, and his pitch count's getting up, up, up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 New York. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And now pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
All right, give me something good to hit. I'm not striking out right here. I'm not striking out again.
High in the air down the right field line. Heading after his judge.
Perfect.
He's around first, heading for 2.
Let's
and
go.
that one
Lead off
skips
double.
up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can.
Perfect
Hit
leadoff
the ball
double.
where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Ninth and AL first base.
So coming to the
voting.
plate, Miguel Sano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
A runner at second, nobody out. Two and two.
Nice
He is in
pitch.
complete
Got
command
me.
out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he goes
That's
down and
gone.
gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep
That's a
straightaway
bopper.
center. And that
Good
one
job,
is
Miguel.
gone.
19th of the season. Put us on top.
2 runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
You see that replay? Went down and got it.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? It's a bomb. Hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. We'll check in with an average still south of 230.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Ready to tap. Ready to hit a home run smack. Thank you, Miguel. Score.
10 home runs and 36 RBIs.
Pop that baseball out.
And it's fouled away. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Eddie Rosario is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark.
Shit, bro. Shit. It's tripping me out.
Play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Polanco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
I just didn't want to get struck out for once.
Batting eight, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
All right, Nicky.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Paxton has his sign. First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Big Maple's not doing too well. Oh.
At the plate, Ryan Jeffers. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
He's just a little too excited.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 Minnesota.
Damn right. Damn right. Damn right. Damn
and that'll
right,
bring up Miguel Andujar. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So he's on base here to kick off their
Once
half
again,
of the
hit around
third
a
as we
bit.
take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Throw the fastball inside.
Hops this one up just
Got
beyond
him.
the infield on the right side. Gonzalez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Big first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some vitamins ready real quick.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
A little delay.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped now to short. Can they get two? Gonzalez for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Too high.
2-0.
That's a strike.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first.
2 out, baby.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 2 and the bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall, and the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. In now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Just missed it.
Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's late and outside.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Kepler rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing, and we're only in the 3rd inning.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
First baseman, Miguel.
Striding in, Miguel Sano. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Hicks going back. And it's gone.
It's into the catch.
2-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
432. 432. 432 feet. My gosh.
He won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
What do you even say?
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
High pop up. Voit is there, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 5-1.
Right into the catch.
All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting. The center fielder, Aaron.
This kid should be winning Rookie of the Year.
So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Weak roller right side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
This is a fun game.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jorge Polanco is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Polanco is retired, and there's 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Nick Senzel. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch. Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Open, starting to heat up.
Into the box now, Ryan Jeffers, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, Matty, he's certainly happy to be here. If he can feel his legs, the nerves are definitely going right now. This is when you have to slow the moment down, hopefully shrink the stadium, and bring it back to wiffle ball in your backyard.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away, is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
First hit.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ryan Jeffers has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Popped up. Urshela has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the fourth, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Twins forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Twins lead it 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Gio Urshela is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
2-2 the count. From the stretch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Go.
Miguel Andujar.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Donaldson's up with it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jonathan Loaizaga, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound.
Number 4.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that's a home run into the top tank.
It was the third deck, huh?
So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Just 6.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Ozzy boy's killing it. Take your hat off. Yeah. Straighten that hair.
Johan Duran is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 36. Johan
Duran. I think it might be my first time pitching with him.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Torres goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Boyd.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's fouled away.
Oh.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Twins 8 and the Yankees 2. Ready to take his hacks again, Miguel Sano, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Trying to get a 3.
Fouled off.
That was it.
The 1-2.
Just missing.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sano is retired, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20.
Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here now the 2-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone
Good job,
as they
Eddie.
add still another.
Eddie needed that. Look at that.
A solo shot down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Crushed it.
That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Jonathan Holder comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Now to the plate, Nick Senzel. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left.
Perfect.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, Ryan Jeffers, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We've played 8 full. It's the Twins 9 and the Yankees 2. Into the box, Mike Tauchman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
No balls and a strike to count. One and one.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A little bit outside. 2-1. One's down to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Right to Gonzalez. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batter, the designated hitter.
The Yankees down to their final out, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Rosario. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it.
That's his first error of the year, too.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Minnesota took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lewis Thorpe with his 4th win this season. James Paxton struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our...
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Minnesota Twins went deep 4 times as they defeated the visiting Yankees 9-2. At the start of the day, the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, while the Yankees are in 2nd place in the AL East. Carlos Rodon got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, as the Chi Sox got the win over the Indians 5-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. As of right now, the Indians are atop the AL Central, and the White Sox are 2nd in the division. The Mariners starting pitcher, number 18, got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading the M's to the win over Kansas City 3-2. In the standings, the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West, while the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central. The Los Angeles Dodgers finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-5. As of today, the Dodgers are atop the NL West, while the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. Yanni Chirinos collected his 8th win overall as the Rays claim victory over the Orioles 4-0. At the start of the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, and the Rays are 3rd in the division. Andrew Heaney picked up win number 8 this year, helping the Halos defeat the Rangers 6-3. As of right now, the Angels are in 1st place in the AL West, and the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. The Astros swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 10-6. In the standings, the A's sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, while the Astros are 2nd in the division. The Miami Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 2-0. Heading into the day, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, while the Giants sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. The Washington Nationals earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Braves 8-4. As of today, the Nationals sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, and the Braves are 3rd in the division. The Philadelphia Phillies completed a 3-game series sweep as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 7-1. As of right now, the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East, while the Phillies are atop the division. The Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-3. At the start of the day, the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central, and the Red Sox are leading the American League East. The Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-3. In the standings, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, while the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Cincinnati Reds brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-3. They now have 6 straight victories. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central, and the Reds are atop the division. The Brewers picked up 14 hits in total as they got a road win against Arizona 6-3. As of today, the Diamondbacks sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, and the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. The Colorado Rockies combined to give up just 5 hits as they made short work of the Padres 7-0. Heading into the day, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Padres are 4th in the division. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. His last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
You gotta change the camera after this. It's not on MLB Network.
From the belt, the pitch. Eddie Rosario comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. These Astros entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just... Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. To show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here's the 0-2. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first inning. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
Standing in, Jose Altuve as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Crazy game. Crazy first game of the series.
A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario.
1 for
1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. From the belt, the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Andy!
Digging in, Carlos Correa. And he's a guy who's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Not shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. I'm set with the 0-1. This is line to left, and that'll get down out there. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
1-5. Johan's on. 2 for 2.
And solid contact there as this
Not
ball
today,
is
baby.
belted high in the air out to left. Rosario has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Red Dog doesn't stop barking.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
All right, baby, no out.
From the stretch,
Good
here's the
at
pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I got the count.
In the dirt here.
I'm short enough.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Garver on at first, nobody out. And another foul ball.
Fight it off. Short enough. Work the count back.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bregman onto the grass.
He
gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
He just caught that. Ooh, 9-9.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 2 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat.
We'll play the rest of this.
Pull right center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
Damn, we had this game on lock.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Come on, baby. 3-1.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
In now is Yasiel Puig. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Jake Cave will probably get the start tomorrow in right field.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Nick
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope, inside. Ball
Now a
two.
fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The 1-0 delivery. Fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1 left for Minnesota. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Luis Perdomo is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Twins debut.
Now here it comes. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, number 11 for him on the season, and they've taken a 1-run lead. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's 1-1. Perdomo, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Rosario will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Catcher. Garrett.
Ready now, Garrett Stubbs. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball one.
Oh, that's a tough call from Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Skied into very shallow right. Puig is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Ready with the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 1 out.
Now batting. Designated hitter. Nelson. Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Here's the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Popped up. Gurriel is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Lead won't change hands. It's still 10-9. Here's Michael Brantley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
No left fielder. Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touche, sir.
Third baseman, number two. Alex. Bregman.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Fuck the cheaters. Fuck them. I don't like Alex Bregman.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there.
Yeah,
That's clean. 3 for 4. He's
Now
looking
back.
locked in.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And he's safe.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Your dog.
So here's the gun. Now time is called. From the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the 4th. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sergio Romo is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Sergio Romo.
He always gets a double play when I need one. Or a strikeout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's low.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Romo, 37 years old. He was a 28th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First delivery to him on the way.
That's outside.
The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the 9th.
The catch is number 8. Mitch Garver.
Ready once again, Mitch Garver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Shorten up, choking on base.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Damn, we're up 5-0.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Minnesota, good night.
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one.
We're gonna win the next one against them next episode. Rich Hill got hurt. Because he will be out for 2 days. I'm gonna put him on the 15 just because he's old. Rio's got to pitch
Welcome
good
everyone.
in this next
Let's
game.
jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the American League Central, the Houston Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 10-9. The Tigers broke up their 7-game losing skid as they beat the White Sox on the south side 10-8. Antonio Senzatella won his 4th game thus far as the Rockies bested the Royals 4-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 9-5. J.D. Martinez had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in as Boston took care of Anaheim 17-1. As of today, he is leading the American League in round trippers. The Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-3. The Philadelphia Phillies hit 3 long balls as they pulverized the Braves 10-3. Caleb Smith collected win number 2 on the year, helping lead the Marlins to a win over the Redbirds 6-5. The Pittsburgh Pirates pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-3. The Blue Jays picked up, 19 hits in this one as they stomped the Brewers 17-5. The Arizona Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 8-6. The Metropolitans allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 2-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
He's been pitching good in real life. His potential is probably really at A now. He's like 100. Looks a lot more like him. Stop. Hey. Stop that. Found one.